Hey guys, Dan here with Dan's Millionaire Code. I'm here with my good bro, Bronson Kaufusi, amazing football player and just a good person. Today's guest attended BYU. He graduated in statistics, so he's a super brain. He was drafted in the 3rd round of 2016 NFL Draft, currently playing for the Green Bay Packers. He loves fishing, shooting, gaming, hiking, outdoor stuff, learning all kinds of new things. Probably one of the kindest friends that I have. I mean, he's got such a warm, good heart, man. It's like a big bear, man, you know. He loves spending time working on his projects, but most importantly with his family. And what's really cool is not only is he a professional football player, though, but he's also entrepreneurial. He's investing in a few different things that are pretty cool, and we'll hear about that in just a second. So, dude, welcome aboard.
Hey, thanks.
Dude, thanks
Dan.
for coming on.
Good to be here.
So we met in a weird way, like on LinkedIn or something.
Yeah, LinkedIn. Yeah.
You're like, hey, bro, what's going on?
How's it going? How's it going?
Social media is weird, huh?
It's new, yeah.
Yeah, but it happens to be, live here in Utah. Family's here. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So tell us, man, like, just kind of a quick version of your journey. How'd you get to be, like, pro football dude, and then we'll segue into maybe, like, investments and things you're working on.
Yeah, cool, yeah. So, I grew up, my dad is a football coach. So, yeah, and he played for the Eagles, and that's, I was born in New Jersey. Yeah. So after that, he started coaching at University of Utah. And then, so I grew up around the game, going to the games all the time, and my dad never forced us to play any sport. So I didn't play football till 8th grade.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So a long time. And then, I ended up, my dad coached at Utah, and then he went to BYU and started coaching down there.
Wow.
Yeah, and then, I started playing, and I was actually a basketball player and wasn't going to play football, and then my friends talked me into playing my sophomore year, and then it just kind of took off from there. I didn't quite understand the concept of, you can earn a scholarship to go play, and I was like, what's that? Like, you get your school paid for? Oh, yeah, let's do it. So then I learned all about it.
No student loans, right?
Yeah, no student loans. We're good. Yeah. Go play the game and go to school. I was like, okay, perfect. So, did that. No, I can't beat it. And then, I went to BYU and then, had a good career there and had fun. My dad was my coach, so.
You can't beat that, huh?
You can't beat that, dude.
Are you guys like bros? Like, totally like.
Yeah, we're like that, but we're also, he's really tough. My dad's kind of like a, he's like a warrior culture, so. There was no favoritism towards me. I always had to do more without it being said. Wow. So it was good for me. Actually made me a better player.
That's healthy though, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and it's good for the room too, because you're in a room without your teammates and, they know you're his son and, they don't want to see you get special treatment. And so, my dad, he's like, you're going to earn everything. So I did, and it was really good. And I ended up getting drafted, playing in Baltimore for the Ravens, and then went to the New York Jets.
Whoa.
And now signed, now signed with Packers. So.
Wow, dude.
That's kind of like it in a nutshell.
And so, how long have you been playing pro ball now?
I'm going into my 6th year right now.
6th year, man. You're a pretty young guy. How old are you now?
Yeah, 29.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're still pretty young, though.
Still, not 30 yet.
But what's kind of a cool thing? We met at that Water Fusions joint.
Oh, I love that place.
It's like healthy, organic, no sugar.
Delicious. You have to try it.
But we were talking about, we weren't really talking about football that much, because we all know you're really great at it, but we were talking about business stuff.
Yeah.
So let's talk about kind of like your business journey. And
sure.
One thing I think I talked about in a few posts is a lot of professional athletes make a lot of money really fast, but there's a crazy statistic that a good percentage of pro athletes within a few years after retiring have zero.
Yeah.
So, but you're like way ahead of the game. Like you're like, going like this.
Yeah.
And then, but you're also putting a lot of energy on your investment stuff.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
No, yeah, sure. So, for me, I'm one of those guys who knows football doesn't last forever. You have a long time in your life, and football is just a small window compared to the rest of your life. And so, I know, I noticed players that, when I got into the NFL that, had their hands on a lot of things outside of football.
Yeah.
And so I loved learning and seeing how, what they did, how they capitalized on their off-season, not only training, but also with their, business ventures. And so, last year, it really hit me, with COVID that I needed to, with the football season kind of hanging in the balance, what am I going to do? And so then, and I've always had ideas and stuff. I've never really chased them. And then, I was in I was into some real estate investing, you know, the stock market and things, but I never really did something on my own or was a part of something. And that's when I had a friend reach out to me and say, hey, would you like to join in and join our VC fund? And I was like, sure, I've never done it. Like, I don't know a lot about it. He's like, hey, that's all right. You're going to learn on the run. I was like, all right, sure, I'll learn on the run. So,
cool.
Yeah, I, you know, joined that, and then, you know, that was fun. And,
Can you mention the fund name?
Yeah, oh yeah, Kyle Capital. Kyle Capital.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's awesome. It's you know, we're new. So
the website looks beautiful, and you got a lot of cool projects. You know,
cool projects, yeah, really cool projects. Trying to buy a lot of homes in between, you know, new developments and stuff. So you know, that's awesome. I have a ton of fun doing it. Meeting new people. That's one thing I learned is you have to, you know, get to know a lot of, you know, get to know everyone around you. You know, build your network.
Yeah.
Yeah. People, you know, as an athlete, you're kind of taught to do the opposite, where you're kind of, you know, keep to yourself. You know, a lot of athletes, you know, don't like to, you know, go meet new people and, you know, kind of broaden that network. Whereas if you do the opposite, it's just, you know, helpful for you, helpful for them, and a lot of doors open. And so that's something that really clicked in my mind is, you know what, I need to get out and meet new people, make new connections, because there's stuff I'm interested in. And there's people out there, you know, and I need to, you know, be able to use this platform to get involved, you know, find out what other people are doing, and then it's really just been a great journey for me, you know, outside of football, because football can really consume you.
Yeah,
you know,
that's true.
Because everything you do is for the game. What you eat, how much you sleep, you know, how much you live.
I think you're going to be the next guy in the Frosted Wheats, Frosted Flakes box. You saw Shaq was just on there.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like 3 weeks ago. I met with him, and it was cool hearing his story, being that, like, you know, he went through the mega fame journey, but now, man, I mean, he did it right, like getting started like at your age, right?
Yeah.
Started putting investments and all these different things,
Yeah.
and now, man, I mean, he's got way more than when he was playing ball, right?
Yeah, way more. I've read about Shaq, and he's an amazing businessman.
Oh, dude,
yeah.
he's
great.
A genius, man.
Yeah.
And what's really cool about him is being a team player, you know, he's a superstar, but, like, he relies on his superstar team to really do everything.
Yeah, really move things forward.
But if he likes an idea, you know, I heard he said no to what was it? Wheaties. He said no.
He said no to Wheaties.
I'm not gonna be on your box because I don't like Wheaties.
Because he doesn't eat it.
Yeah, he's like, but I do eat a lot of Frosted Flakes, so
That's awesome.
Which was
gotta support the stuff you love.
Yeah, well, we're gonna see you in all the cereal boxes.
Yeah, hope so. To choose one, you know, find out which one I like.
So, you know, what's your best advice though? I mean, because obviously you didn't start, you know, this entrepreneurial endeavor versus football first, right? So what advice would you give to the viewers out there of how maybe they should get started into this, you know, whether they're working somewhere now or if they play sports or whatever they're doing now? How do they do that, man?
Yeah. You know, something that came up to me, or something that in college I felt like I learned was when I was my first year playing college football, at the end of the year, the basketball team asked me to come and play. And because I played with a lot of the guys growing up. And I said to I was like, well, I don't know. You know, this is an awesome opportunity. And I think for everyone has opportunities, no matter who you are. Each day you have an opportunity, whether in business, life, family opportunities. There's opportunity everywhere. And, you know, for me, something that I feel like everyone can, you know, use that can help them is, you know, recognize these opportunities and take them, you know. And some opportunities, you know, you have to, you know, really do your homework on. But, you know, I feel like opportunities come into life for a reason. Yeah. Whether you're gonna learn to say no, or you're just gonna take it and run with it. And so I would say,
our creator, like, I believe he like sends stuff to us. You know, it's like.
Yeah.
But if you don't, like, you know, fish it, he sends you the fish, like, you know.
It's swimming right there. The biggest fish you've ever seen. But, yeah, you have to recognize them, take those opportunities, and just be ready to learn. I think that's a big thing. You have to be ready to learn. You don't know everything. Just be ready to learn through those opportunities.
I've met a lot of, you know, pro athletes type of people. But you're one of, like, most humble, like, you know, dudes that I've met. That's a big deal, though. That's a big deal, though, because, you know, a lot of people, like, you know, you can tell, like, they know they're really good at what they do, you know, and they make you kind of feel I'm like, oh, you know.
Yeah.
But you're just like, hey man, you know.
Yeah.
So I love that.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe we can plant a little bit of seed. We're putting together, Bronson and I are putting together kind of a fun thing. So, you know, he loves to play video games, and, you know, Zydex, we have gaming computers we make and stuff.
They're awesome.
We're putting together, we won't disclose everything because we'll keep the excitement. We're putting together a little thing, though, where a bunch of cool people can play games together. And one of our ideas is to, you know, raise millions of dollars to help charity, to, you know, give back, but also have an opportunity for, you know, a lot of fans to participate and have fun and get to meet everyone virtually in the gaming world.
Yeah, big world.
So I'm really excited. I'm excited
too.
about us. I think Creator brought us together.
Seriously.
Because it was funny because I didn't even know you played video games first.
Yeah, you didn't know. I love them.
And then I started seeing you on there with your bros and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
on there, and then your bros were playing, and like Crazy Ninja guy jumped in there.
Yeah.
All these famous people, like they're all playing together.
Yeah.
It's weird because it's like cross-platform.
Yeah.
You know, people that really wouldn't have a lot in common.
Yeah.
But gaming and entertainment has brought like a community.
Brought it together.
Yeah. So.
Everyone games.
Oh, yeah. And you know, it's a cool thing too because now, you know, I remember when I was a little kid, you know, I got my first computer and then I got like Atari, and now kids got Xbox and PS5, you know, and all that stuff. But with computers, it's kind of cool because like every like pro gamer really wants like a fast computer.
Yeah.
But not only that, it's like you can run your business stuff on it. That's the big thing, right?
Yeah,
so like do your streams and stuff.
Do streams.
But you can also do your real estate analysis, your stock trades, though, and I mean, pretty much run your whole life when you're not playing video games.
Yeah. You can do it all right here.
You can do it. You can do that. So that's the message I really want to get out there, though, because a lot of athletes and celebrities, though, and just regular people, they're looking to make an income, but also have fun and do cool things. So I'm excited about what we're getting.
I am too. No, I'm so excited. I can't wait.
It's gonna be crazy. I got to ask you this, and we're gonna shift gears.
Okay.
What is the biggest, like, you know, failure you ever had and that you learned from? You know, and what'd you learn?
Ooh,
like painful, you know.
Yeah, something painful that hurt. Oh man, I think when you know, in high school, you know, I mean, sports has always been big in my life. So a lot of my lessons come from sports, and so in high school, I remember, and I tore my ACL my senior year in high school. I was supposed to go to the All-American game in Florida, representing Utah, and I got hurt in the second game, tore it, and was out the whole year. And I was supposed to have also a big basketball season, out the whole year. So it kind of, you know, I was on the high, you know, on this wave, and then I just all stopped. And then something valuable for me that I learned is that, you know, sports isn't who I am. It's what I do.
Okay. Yeah.
And so that's what I learned. And because of that, I was able to realize, you know, I can, you know, there's so much more in the world that I can be a part of, and I can affect more people and help others outside of, you know, playing football. And because, you know, sports, like, you know, the light's on you. It's easy to, you know, really, you know, think you're the best and everything. And then it's easy, I feel like, for anyone in that type of realm to forget where they came from, forget, you know, the little guys out there, you know, that are looking up at you, you know, bright-eyed, you know, you have to remember, you know, where you come from. And so, like, that's, for me, that was a huge learning point for me, I would say.
Wow. That gets you thinking about, like, other projects and things? You know?
Oh, yeah.
You had a lot of time, right?
Yeah, no, seriously. That's exactly what happened. Yeah, I started to realize, I can take my energy that I put into football and put it into something else.
I think COVID kind of has triggered a lot of that with people, because I've noticed, though, a lot of friends of mine, like, you know, I think we were talking about Steve Aoki's video, you know.
Yeah.
Where, you know, he used to do, like, 200 something plus concerts a year. He's crazy, right? So,
yeah. That's so many.
It's a zero.
Yeah.
But you would think, I mean, that's like playing games. Like, you're making money for every one of those, and then suddenly that's a big shift, you know?
Yeah.
And so it was kind of funny watching his journey, like, move to, like, brokering, like, Pokemon cards.
Pokemon, yeah. That was awesome, though. I saw he had the Charizards. And
he's crazy. He's got, like, all these, like, he gave me some sort of special alkaline water vitamin thing, and
cool,
all kinds of like crazy stuff like this dude invented. So it's almost like a lot of us went through the ACL injury this last year, right?
Yeah.
And but it's been really interesting because you see a lot of people who kind of like just got kind of put their head in the sand, and then you saw a lot of people like go extrovert on social media and start making deals. You went extrovert,
Yeah, that's true.
So out of all your football bros,
like
what percentage would you say like kind of went on the like offensive versus like, man, I'm just gonna like chill out while this is happening?
Man, I would say a large majority. I would say a large majority did, because I feel like as an athlete you're so used to doing something every day to help you reach a goal.
Oh yeah.
And so with COVID and things, I feel like a lot of athletes were like, okay, what are we gonna do today? You can only train for so long. So so I feel like a lot of athletes use their time to get into stuff like streaming, or a lot of athletes actually did a lot of stuff with giving supplies and stuff to their communities.
Oh yeah,
food and stuff, and there's a lot of good that I felt like came out of that time period.
It's kind of interesting because I think COVID, you got to see people's real internal heart,
That's true.
And you saw a lot of people like really reaching out to help people.
Yeah.
And then you saw some people get like ugly, mean, and you saw like all kinds of weird.
Yeah.
But it was cool. I think it was like sunlight, really.
That's true.
It's like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Here we are.
And I thought it was cool because it really, opportunity-wise, and we're still in the midst of COVID, is you can kind of see the people you want to work with.
Yeah.
Because like everyone's cool when things are like really high and good. Like everyone's like, yeah. But when things are like freaky, that's when you see like true colors, right?
Yeah. That's so true.
It's crazy, huh?
That's so true. Like that's something, even in sports, because in sports, every single game, every practice, every workout is just like a micro, cosm of that right there, where not everything's going to go your way. Like it's just lots of adversity, and it's like how you approach adversity, how you help those around you during that time. I really like what you said there. Yeah.
Okay, man. As to respect your time too, but I want you to hear a little bit of like the number one most important lesson or trait you could give these young and medium and older entrepreneurs out here.
Yeah.
Just a wisdom right
wisdom
hook.
Right hook.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I
know you got a lot.
Yeah, I got a lot in my mind I'm thinking about, but I would say just I guess this phrase, know yourself. I think that's important. You have to know yourself, because if you don't know yourself, other people will try to make you someone that you're not. And so I think that's important to remember, is to know yourself.
How do you get to know yourself? How can you do it? So maybe give some steps for...
on how to do that.
How'd you do it?
For me, I like to have conversations with, my wife, maybe a significant other, someone that you trust. And, I like to have the conversations where I get almost like critiqued, but like I ask for, how can I be better? I'm always asking that question. How can I be better? How can I do this different? How can, because I know I'm not the best at it, but I'll try my best, and we'll see where the chips lie. And so as I start to learn like what I stand for, who I am, what I want, what I really want, I think that's so important. So,
dude, that's wisdom. All right, guys and girls, that's your challenge.
Yeah.
Spend some time after this podcast and get to know yourself. Write it down. Those things, and know what you want. And really get to know that. And as Bronson's told us, you're not like just the business you have, or the sports that you play, or the music you make, or anything like that. That's not truly you, right?
Yeah.
So get to know yourself, man.
Yeah.
Dude, this is wisdom, man. Where can people find you, man?
Find me? Oh, man. Well, if you want to follow my journey, I, like you said, got a little more active on Instagram. So I'm on Instagram, bkaufusi90. I'm trying to, evolve that platform more. And on there, you'll see a lot of stuff that I do. I'm usually, I have some brothers, and we're always doing crazy stuff. We actually my brothers and I just launched a company called Survival Zone.
Whoa.
And where we're going to be, taking, different survival tools and using them, and, making videos about them, little education portions. Oh, it might be up right now. I'm not sure. I'll have to
Survival
check
Zone, though.
Survival Zone. It's on Instagram.
But if they go to your Instagram,
you can go to all I have it on there. You can go to it. We do a lot of giveaways. So we're going
Cool.
to be giving away the plans to give away, big things like boats and ATVs and stuff.
Whoa, dude.
So yeah, it should be an awesome thing. But yeah, I love nature. That's one place you'll find me, and you'll see on my Instagram is I'm out in nature a lot because I love going out in nature and just get those endorphins going. You feel good out there, and you see how great it is. I'm up in the mountains a lot, camping on lake. I do fishing.
That's why you and your bros are survival experts, right?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Honestly, we all have so much survival stuff, and we've all done it like our whole lives, but we've never done anything about it. So it's like, it's something we're passionate about. We're already doing it.
Sell it, right?
Might as well help people along the way,
Maybe you can stick like food storage on there. Great deals on ammo.
Yeah.
Like all these things that people need. Water purification.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's so much.
Yeah, man, some really nice, some warm merch, survival merch.
No,
man.
yeah, we got some. We're making some cool survival merch.
Bronson level 3A vest.
Yeah, those things.
Fashionable though. Fashionable.
Wear it to work. Wear it anywhere you want.
Nowadays, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that's cool, man. Okay, so what's your Instagram again?
Kaufusi90.
Okay, go there right now, guys. Follow, comment on all his stuff, and then we're gonna be posting this up. So, what I tell you guys is this is actually free, and you notice there's no commercials, right? There's no commercials.
Sweet.
But we ask that you just do a couple things. Okay, 3 things. First thing, 1, make sure that you execute. Okay, because if you don't do what you've learned, then you just wasted your time. 2, share it with your friends and loved ones on your social media. We really appreciate that. And the third one's actually probably one of the most important ones to me. Take 10% of your net gains. So if you make an extra $100,000 a year, $10,000 a year, $1 million a year, take 10% of those gains though and give it to a good charity, a good cause. It's really, really important to give back though, because when you give, man, the universe seems to really reward you for that though, and it perpetuates your success so you can give more. So please do those things, man. Well, you guys have been watching Dan's Millionaire Code. Bronson, dude.
Hey.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you. We'll see you guys next week.